The order will abolish the Advisory Committee on Pesticides and the equivalent body for Northern Ireland as statutory non-departmental public bodies. The Government will then establish a new expert scientific committee. My Lords, I wish to make it absolutely clear that this is not an attempt on the Government's part to stem the flow of impartial and independent scientific advice on pesticides. In fact, quite the reverse.
My Lords, I beg leave to ask the question standing in my name on the order paper.
My Lords, the Government has fully implemented the EU restrictions on 3 neonicotinoid pesticides. The European Commission has just begun a review of the science underlying these restrictions and has invented submissions of evidence by the end of September. DEFRA and the Health and Safety Executive will participate fully in this review. We firmly believe that decisions on these issues should be based upon the best possible scientific assessment of risk.
My Lords, the recent Swedish trials, the Swedish field trials on rapeseed treated with neonicotinoids showed a decline in wild bees and bumblebee colonies. Does the Minister agree with the Government's own Chief Scientist, who on the 14th of May called this an important contribution to the evidence base against neonicotinoids?
My Lords, as I hope I've impressed upon your Lordships, the decisions that are made here and in Europe need to be made on the best scientific assessment of risk.
My Lords, can my noble friend the Minister confirm that since neonicotinoids were introduced, honeybee numbers have gone up and not down?
My Lords, I don't have exact figures of what there may be, but the point is that there is this considerable concern that, and it is the case, that neonicotinoids are extremely effective at dealing with plants, but they are considered to be much more toxic to insects than they are, of course, to humans and mammals. And this is why the decision was made. It's why the UK decided to go along with that, but why it is now being reviewed.